Hello, how are you? I'm Olivia and I'm a voice teacher. And today I'm going to be reacting to Anita O'Day singing Let's Fall in Love. Anita O'Day is one of my favorite jazz singers. She kind of just does what she's going to do. That's how I feel about Anita O'Day. She actually got her start in Chicago, which all the finest jazz singers come from Chicago, like myself. Okay, like myself. She definitely had a colorful life, shall we say. She definitely struggled with addiction and had a lot of, ups and downs in her life. But I think you can hear that. You can really hear her personality. You can hear her toughness. You can hear so much of her in the way that she sings. So that's one of my favorite things about her. So let's check out Anita singing Let's Fall in Love.
Let's fall in love. Why shouldn't we fall in love? Our hearts are made of it. Let's take a chance. Why be afraid of it? Let's close our eyes, make our own paradise. Little we know of it, still we can try to make a go of it. Might have been meant for each other to be or not to be. Let our hearts discover. Let's fall in love. Now is the time for it while we are young. Let's fall in love. Why shouldn't we fall in love? Our hearts are made of it. Let's take a chance, why be afraid it? Let's close our eyes and make our own paradise. A little we know of it's there. We can try to make a go of it. We might have been meant for each other to be or not to be. Let our hearts discover. Let's fall in love. Why shouldn't we fall in love? And now is the time for it when we are young. Let's fall in love. Shoo-ba-doo, splee-ba-dee-ba-da-da, shoo-ba-doo-ba-doo, splee-ba-doo-ba-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, splee-dee-doo, shoo-ba-da-da, splee-doo. We might have been for each other to be or not to be. Let our hearts discover. Let's fall in love. Why shouldn't we fall in love? Now is the time for it. While we are young, let's fall in love. Oh, let's fall in love. Let's fall in love.
Anita. Okay, so much there. So much going on with Anita. I think, well, first of all, she has so the sound quality of her voice, she's got this raspy sound that just sounds lived in. It just sounds like she's lived with this voice. There's a raspiness to it. It's this real straight tone sound. And she does a few things that I feel like jazz singers sort of, try to steal a little bit, just that thing where she goes, let's, why, where she goes that kind of like H sound before, let's. I feel like that's kind of like a thing that people try to do, or, I don't know. I feel like that's something that people might try to steal from her, that kind of sound. But she you know, she kind of goes in and out of like really settling into the feel. There's a lot of back phrasing, there's some forward phrasing, and there's some stuff that just feels like she's just like going out. She's just doing really, definitely the first part of the melody, she's really engaging with the lyrics and not, you know, not that she's not paying attention to the time or the feel, but she's really letting that guide her, I feel like, really being in the moment with what she's saying. And whether or not that totally like locks in with the feel, like it doesn't matter. She's gonna like put it where it needs to be, you know, in terms of like that. But she's somebody who like, she just comes in and out of like really being in the pocket in kind of an interesting way. And I just feel like she's having fun and she's exploring different things. She's exploring different like emphasis. She's exploring weighting. And yeah, it just strikes me as just kind of like she's having fun. It's not like that deep, like, you know, it's not like this has to be perfect. She's just kind of like, let me see what it's going to be today. And I think that that's really inspirational to me. She just, it just doesn't feel like she's trying to be anything other than her in that moment. And just like, she's with the band, she's playing off the band, but she's also doing her thing. I love this. I love this a lot. And I think that this is seriously very something to, you know, take into my own day-to-day life of like, just remember, it doesn't have to like lock in with everything. You can just kind of like do what you think is right. Be present. I think it's a great thing. She's just like, I don't know, just having fun, I think is the most striking thing about that. I love Anita. What do you think? I want to know. It's inspiring me to listen to more of her. So yeah, what do you think of her time feel? What do you think about her delivery? Do you feel like it's honest? Like, I'd love to hear from you. But let me know if there's some other artists you want me to react to. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.